What was fun this past week was the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls closed beta. And this was something that came out of nowhere this summer, was basically Marvel and Arxis Systems coming together to make a tag fighter 4v4, and they had a closed beta this past week. And I want to ask you, Smitty, did you get to play the beta?
Unfortunately, I don't have a PS5. So
Oh wow!
I
Oh,
didn't
all
get
right.
a
Shout out
chance.
to the FGC.
you know, Once I went PC, I said I'm never getting a console again. And then they do the
Oh,
beta
okay.
on PS5. I was like, oh, this hurts. It hurts
Ah,
me. So
Marvel's coming
now
for your head.
I just had to watch a bunch of
Mm,
streams and I remember in the beginning they said you weren't allowed to stream, but the rules changed, I believe. And so I was happy that I got to watch it. Now, did you get to play?
Actually, I did get to play, and for the sake of the combat report and for the sake of this show, I drove 2 hours away to play this beta, and it was at a tournament. And like we had talked about in conversation offline, I basically just deboed some college kids at this tournament to play by myself and let them watch for 30 minutes as I went through the tutorial mode. Smitty, I was determined to play this. I
Mm-hmm.
was not going to let anybody else play it for me. Shout out to Richard out there who had the beta. And he told me what time it would start. And I was there like a kid at Christmas,
Okay.
waiting to play. So for the first 30 minutes, people came up to me. Hey, how is it? It's going great. It's going great. So I was out there playing the beta, going through the tutorials by myself, watching, letting these college kids see me play because I was not getting on it, off of it. I was like a dog on a bone out there, everybody. This was something I was waiting for. And like I said, I drove 2 hours away because, like you, Smitty, I do not have a PS5 and I am PC Master Race. So, yeah, but I was definitely going to play this. So, since you did not play it, I will get into it. The characters that I did get to play were basically Storm, um, Captain America, Doctor Doom, and Iron Man. So, Captain America was
Mm-hmm.
incredible.
Okay.
If you are not used to fighting games, he is your go to character. Very friendly, very easy adaptable. You can spam the shield from high, mid, low range. Very, very great jump ins, great mid, neutral range, everything you can think of. He's very beginner friendly. I love Captain America. I think he is going to be a real big hit, and they killed it with Captain America. Storm, same thing. Storm, full range supers were incredible. They knocked it out of the park with Storm. She was my favorite character personally. She was just all over the place with supers, like I said, everything that you could think of from a beta perspective. I thought that they just made her the way, if you know from Marvel Comics, she was Storm, in my opinion. Like I said, my favorite character. Doctor Doom, surprisingly, I liked him also. I'm not a big Doctor Doom fan, but yeah, his supers and his command grab were really good. I thought that he was going to not be as good as he was, but yeah, very, very good character. So a character that I think a lot of people like. He's very technical, so, hey, I'm not very technical. I like to mash buttons because I'm not that great at fighting games, but I love them. So, yeah, he was a very technical character. And the last character I played was Iron Man. Now, this is a character that I thought was a little bit left to desire. I thought his a little bit stiff, a little bit rigid. I thought he was going to be a lot more powerful than he was.
Mm-hmm.
This is a character personally that I thought needs to be a little bit better. His
All right.
supers were good, but his normals, that's the only character I played that really didn't seem to have it all the way there. But for a
Okay.
closed beta, it's something that could have been a little bit better.
All right. So no Star Lord.
I did not. So let me tell you right quick. They just threw you in matches. They did
Okay.
not let you um, pick your team.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes. So the thing is I believe that you got in a loop because I
Okay.
played basically for like 2 hours. I played in matches against people and also just tutorial mode, and they would just throw you in there. So I never got to play with Star Lord or Miss Marvel.
Okay. Interesting.
But
Interesting.
I said I did get to see a lot of matches, other people playing them, and it seemed like Miss Marvel is a bull in a china shop, a
Yeah.
gorilla, very big, heavy normals, very just
Since she had a
rush down type of
command
character.
grab that was almost full
Yes,
screen.
yes. I saw a lot of footage, like you probably did, of
Mm.
her full screen command grabs. Very, very bully type character. Star Lord, I did not see a lot. I'll be honest, I did not see a lot of footage from. I don't know if you did, or if you have anything that you saw
What
you want to
I
add.
seen Sonic Fox playing them and had a couple of highlights on Twitter,
Interesting.
or
Sonic
X.
Fox of all people.
And it seems in the right hands he's going to be a very good character. Um, I think the other person I was very intrigued by was people playing Captain America. He had a lot of
Yes.
shield mix-up things in the corner where he would like throw a shield up or throw the shield at you in a certain way, and it was like a mix-up. You had to guess high or low, and so I was like, all right, that's not normally how you see Captain America as a mix-up character, but this was intriguing to see him as like kind of a shield mix-up character.
Yeah, he was very much a mix-up character, like a lot of high lows. I thought, like I said, he was the most beginner-friendly character. I loved him a lot. They killed it with him. So yeah, I do agree with you on that.
Cool. Now, now that you've played it,
Uh huh.
what are your cons? What issues did you have?
I thought that the interface to get into the game was lacking.
Okay.
It needs to be a little bit more straightforward. If you're not into fighting games, it would be a little difficult to just get into the game. I thought that needs to be better. The interface. Also, they need to just make sure that overall they have a little bit better tutorials. The tutorials were very FGC intense, if you know what I mean. Like
Mm.
very much if you're a fighting game player, you understand it, but more beginner friendly. Like if you've never touched a fighting game, I think that the tutorials need to be a little bit more watered down,
Okay.
a little bit more straightforward. So those are the two things that I feel need to be a little bit better.
All right.
So yeah, but overall, I think this has a chance to be an absolute home run grand slam game. For a closed beta, it being the first beta, it was great. Uh, and also I want to let people know I played on Wi-Fi, and for
Okay.
the most part, it was good.
That's nice.
And I was on Wi-Fi in a smaller town, so
Hmm.
this was not in a bigger city or anything where I live. So it was overall very stable. Like I said, I got to play for a couple of hours on that Saturday that it was out. So yeah, I really think that if they add the characters, which I'm pretty sure they'll add, the X-Men and other characters, it will be an absolute big hit because in the lobbies there were absolute capacity.
Okay.
I went into a lot of lobbies where I couldn't get it, and this
Nice.
is for a closed beta.
Yeah.
They were lobbies that you could not get in. So I just want to let you know, Smitty. Like it was amazing how many people, and this was worldwide. I don't know if you saw Goichi playing.